Today we're doing chicken noodle soup,
Vietnamese style.
Oh, it's all about that deeply flavorful chicken broth.
Oh, and the classic toppings, including crispy fried shallots.
Oh man, every bite is the definition of comfort food.
It is.
It is so good. This is one of my favorites. It's
So good. Pho. What the pho?
pho. It's so good. Not pho, pho. Okay, so let's get going. First of all, we've got a nice large pot, and it's going to get all steamy here.
It's going to get steamy.
Boiling water, and I'm going to add to it. We're going to cook our chicken.
Let's cook it.
I've got a whole chicken here. It's like a little over 4 pounds. You're going to want anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds, and I'm just going to drop him in there.
Lower them
And
in there. Lower the boom, boy.
And then we've got
There we
6
go.
whole scallions that we're going to add in there. And if you could just
Yeah, I've got what is that, a thumb size?
a thumb size of fresh ginger that
yes.
we peeled.
And I'm going to smash it to get those flavors
Just get
going.
the flavors out.
Throw those in there.
Perfect. And then all we need is a tablespoon of salt. And we're going to bring this back to a boil. I know. And then we're going to just let this boil for 15 minutes. And then we're going to cover it, and it's going to be beautifully cooked. Now look at that. So we made, this is the stock that we made yesterday. You're maybe wondering, like, well, why can't you just use the water that's in here? You can. You're just not going to get the kind of flavor that we got. So let's talk through how we made this. Is about 3.5 quarts of stock that is just chicken stock that's unbelievable. So whenever we're having chicken, especially if we have rotisserie chicken or we're eating chicken off the bone, we like to save our bones. And I suggest you do that too, because we just stick them in a freezer, in a baggie, and then put them in the freezer.
It's like a chicken graveyard.
It's like a graveyard. It is. It's like bone graveyard. But anyway, so then so what we did is we got a nice roasting pan. We got out 3 pounds of those chicken bones, and then we got a whole onion. Didn't need to peel it, do anything, and then I got 3 inches of fresh ginger. It all goes in the pan. We put it in the oven, preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for an hour. About halfway through it, I just scooched everything around with a big old spatula, and then we took it out. We removed the onion. Just be careful, everything's hot, and then the ginger, and then we transferred the bones, and the smell is insane.
So good.
It's good. I mean, and then you're going to put that into a nice large saucepan.
All those bones.
A stock pan, yes. And then whenever the onion is cool enough to handle, you're just going to get a knife and cut the ends off, and then just peel that skin away, and then cut it in half, put it in the stock pan, and then just slice that ginger. You don't even need to.
It's all soft now.
Yeah, you don't need to peel it. Just cut it into little strips and put that in there. And then we're going to add to it a tablespoon of salt. We're going to add more salt later. And then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. It can be either light or dark. And then just let that come to a boil. The smell is ridiculous.
Oh,
and
it's like 4 hours, yeah?
Well,
3 to 4 hours?
3 to 4. After 3, you're good. You can let it go 4, no problem. And let it just gently simmer for 3 to 4 hours. You'll probably need to add another, say, 4 cups of water along the way, because it's going to reduce down as it boils, and you're going to end up, like we said, with about 3 to 4 quarts of stock, which is exactly what you need to make the pho. Okay. So after 3 hours, you're going to remove it from the heat. Then take a slotted spoon and remove as many of the large bones and vegetables that you can. Get it all out of there, what's possible. Then you're going to strain that liquid through a fine mesh sieve into another pot or a heat-proof bowl. And then you're going to put that in the refrigerator for a minimum of 1 hour, but preferably overnight. Then you're going to take that from the refrigerator, and if you've covered it, you're going to remove the cover, then take a large spoon, and you'll see that the fat has congealed on the surface of the stock. This is good. There's a lot of flavor there, but we don't want all of it. So we're going to just take that spoon and just scrape the majority of that fat off, and you're going to leave a little bit behind, about a tablespoon, because there's good flavor there. So now, well, like I said, I'm just going to let this come to
back to the stock real quick. You used chicken bones, but I've seen other people use like actual chicken parts.
Yeah, well, we've done that too. That's an
Uncooked
easy
chicken
way
parts,
to do it. If you have some chicken thighs and some chicken legs and just whatever you want, you can make stock that way. And we do that all the time. We have a recipe for it on the blog.
Yeah, regular chicken stock. This is kind of Vietnamese style.
Yeah, well, it is. And again, like I said,
It's for the fun.
You may be also wondering, well, why can't I use that? Isn't that going to be pretty delicious? It is. It's just you're just not, like I said before, you're just not going to have the depth of flavor. You can save this and you can use it for another use, or you can just save this and make your pho with this. It's coming to a boil right now. It's going to go for 15 minutes. Then I'm going to turn off the heat. We're going to cover it and then let it sit in that hot water for another 25 minutes, and it's going to just cook it beautifully. And then we're going to transfer it to an ice bath so it doesn't overcook.
And then we're going to shred it.
And then we build the pho. Okay, and look, we've got a beautiful bowl of freshly
shredded chicken.
Poached chicken is so good. So what we did, if you recall, let's recap. We let it boil for 15 minutes, and then we after 15 minutes, we removed it from the heat, and then covered it. And it's gonna continue to slowly cook in that hot water. Then you want to let it sit in there for 25 minutes. Don't let it go any longer because it will continue to cook. And as a matter of fact, at this point, you really want it to stop cooking. So very carefully, however you can maneuver it. The hot water's still going to be kind of hot, so you got to be careful. You can drain it into a colander, but you're going to lose all that broth. What I do is I just get a big old pair of tongs and put gloves on and just gently move it out of the water and then put it into an ice bath, because that'll completely stop the cooking, and it just firms up the meat just a little bit, but it's so tender and so juicy when you do it this way. Then
and save that broth for something else.
Save the broth. I mean, if you don't have to, you can discard it. It's not deeply flavorful, but it's good. Yeah. It's still good. So then, after you let that sit in that ice bath for anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, and then you want it just to really cool off. Then you're going to remove it and have some paper towels, or you can pat it dry. And then first peel away the skin. We don't need the skin. And then you can just use your hands, your fingers, to start pulling away that meat. It's so tender, and then it just shreds in your fingers like that. And that's the way you want.
If you have dogs, they start to gather around.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, it's like they're the whole neighborhood. So it's so good. It's so delicious. And remember, save those bones so you can make stock. Save them. Okay. So now we're getting so close. All the components of this pho are coming together. So I've got some hot oil here.
And this is my favorite component.
I know this is such a great. I'm going to talk about where I was inspired by this in just a moment. But let me say, there's Chef Charles Fan, who I've got so much inspiration on how to do this. He's a chef. He's a Vietnamese chef on the West Coast, and he's the master. I think of them all.
The slanted door,
the slanted door.
In San Francisco.
Yes, and he's fabulous. So much of this I picked up from him, and over the years we've kind of tweaked to our own liking. But
we've kept these. These are delicious.
Great, right.
Yes.
So, and I believe, correct us if it's ever wrong, this is very common in Vietnam. So I've got some hot oil here. Do not overfill your pan, because the oil will then flow over, and you do not want that. So, and just very gently, you see how it really bubbles up, and be careful because it's hot. And this does not take long at all, just a couple of minutes, and then have this ready, and we're going to scoop them out. I can feel it. I can feel pho.
We're so close.
It's getting so close.
Look, these are.
So
these are like sweet little onion rings.
I know, we were going so fast. I did mention that those are shallots, right? So I got 2 nice-sized shallots, and I took the skin off and then thinly sliced them. Yeah. And it's so simple. You don't bread them. You don't do anything.
They saw you put it in there.
I know, but I was like flying through that. So I just want to make sure everyone's clear. That's nothing but fried shallots, and they're so.
But watch them though. Once they're in there,
you got to watch them. I used my thermometer, and it was about 345 degrees, and they took about maybe 4 to 5 minutes. Just keep watching them.
And look at all these other great things that we're going to put in.
I know, but then you remove them with you got to remove them with a spider or some sort of a fine mesh sieve that will get them out of the oil. Put them on the paper towels, and then you can put them.
And then we put them in a cute little Asian dish.
Yes,
and then we've got all these other great things that we're going to throw in. We've got cilantro. We've got jalapeno, just these little slices that heat it up so nice. Some lime, some mung bean sprouts, and then some Thai basil and scallions. All of these. Now you serve these on the side and just fill them in when you want to.
That's right. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about.
The rice
These are
noodles.
rice noodles, vermicelli, and they're super thin, and they cook very, very quickly. So do this right at the end.
Yay.
You also need to, at this point, you want to make sure that you've got your stock on the stove and being heated, because it's about time to serve. Because once these noodles are ready, then we're going to bring it
It's
together.
the fun part.
And regarding the stock, you're going to want to add it's going to need some more seasoning, some more salt. So you can either do fish sauce, which is very salty, or you can just add regular salt. I add usually at least a couple of teaspoons. Depends on how much stock you have. But just add some and taste until it gets to the right level that you like, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now this is super easy. I've got some boiling water. And I'm going to very carefully just pour this. Be careful when you do this. Pour this over the noodles. It doesn't take long to get these really nice and tender. Just pour enough just until they're covered. And and then what I'm going to do.
We've been getting steamy in here.
It is getting steamy. Boy, that's saying and putting it mildly. Now we're going to cover this and just for 2 minutes, and then we're going to uncover it and let them kind of move around a little bit for another couple minutes, and then they're done.
Yes.
Yes. The time has come. I'm so excited. I'm beside myself.
I am so excited.
So look how beautiful these noodles are. So
They're so dinky.
I know they are. They're thin and so they're a little sticky, which is great. That's why they're so delicious. But we covered it for 2 minutes, and then we took it off for 2 minutes. We used our tongs to kind of scoot them around so they didn't get too sticky with each other. And then we drained them and rinsed them immediately with cool water. And you're going to want to use them, like I said, pretty immediately, because they will start to stick to each other. But that's okay. You
want to stick them in our bowls?
If you do, oh yeah, I'll do that. Well, I was going to show this.
Oh, okay.
So if they do start to stick together, you can put them back in like a colander. In some
Yeah.
water, and they'll unstick.
Yeah, which
now,
we're going to do with our broth.
So, right. So now isn't this pretty? Besides being beautiful, it's just wonderful to serve alongside your pho, because as your guests are eating the pho, they can add more. Of this. You don't want to dump it all in right at once,
Because that'll mess with the flavors of the pho.
Yeah. So, okay. Here, let me give you some of this.
Yes, come in over here with these sticky noodles.
I know, these sticky noodles.
Just give me a bunch.
I will.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm going to use my fingers.
You can. Your hands are clean, I believe.
Keep on coming. Come on.
Okay, I know. I love this stuff too.
All right.
It's so yummy. Okay, so now...
Oh, they are sticky noodles.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to add some chicken to the party. And the other thing I wanted to say, you're probably saying to yourself, wow, there seems like there's a lot of steps to this. And I guess there are, but the chicken can be made a day in advance. You certainly, you can make the broth, and you should make the broth a day in advance. When you do all of that, everything else comes together very, very quickly. Okay, now here's my favorite part. You got sticky fingers?
Sticky fingers.
Okay.
All right, come on over here with that.
This is what I'm telling you what makes it. Have a really pretty ladle. That always helps.
Yes.
And this just makes those noodles.
There we go. Yeah, look at that, y'all.
Makes those noodles become less sticky.
There they go. See, the noodles.
Yeah.
The noodles are.
They are free. They are free. So you fill your bowl. We like to do
Give me one more little.
Okay, I know. It's all about this stock.
I know.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Now let me do mine. That's gorgeous. All right, now start adding those.
I'm gonna do, I think what you're normally supposed to do is throw in some scallions and some cilantro. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And let that just steep in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've got some cilantro. Oh, I'm gonna stir that up a bit with the cilantro and the. Y'all, look at that.
Yeah. And the green onions.
Oh, and the green onions.
Besize being, the smell.
It smells so good.
But it's also so beautiful.
Oh, my mungs. I'm gonna put in some
mungs.
beets.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then a little hot pepper. That broth kind of milds out those peppers a little bit. This is not a real spicy. You may be thinking, wow, I thought there would be spice in this. I'm gonna add a little lime.
Me too. Just a little bit.
Oh, it's so good.
And then you know what the topper twister is?
The best part
Yes.
is
those fried shallots.
Isn't that just all right, Loon? I can't wait for you.
There we go.
Yeah.
That is some pho.
I'm already comforted. And then you can, we eat this with a spoon. We like to eat it with a little wooden spoon. Sometimes a spoon and chopstick work well together.
Yes. I'm gonna get some, oh, yes. I might slurp, so please forgive me.
He's a slurper. Just warning you now.
No. All right.
That chicken, I can tell, is so tender. I'll tell you, there's nothing like it. That broth. It's just, I mean, it gives our standard American chicken noodle soup a serious run for the money.
It does. That chicken, that broth. Y'all, it's so loaded with flavor. And when you put all the other elements with this.
Yeah, it all just goes together.
Just one more.
Wow.
That is 100,000% Loon approved. It is so good. My cockles are warm.
It's so heartwarming. I mean, you know, you feel a little under the weather. Don't make chicken noodle, make pho.
Yeah. Go make some pho.
You know.
Oh.
What pho?
Yeah, it is.
It's just so good, you guys. It's fun. It's something a little different. You don't have to go to takeout. You can make it your own.
Make it. And it's a fun weekend project. Oh,
it's fun pho.
You'll eat this all weekend.
You will.
Because that's what we're gonna do.
Well, we're gonna eat it all day today. All right, bye everybody.
Yay! Have some pho.